I want to tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a young woman named Sarah who had suffered from emotional abuse for many years. She had grown up in a home with a parent who would constantly criticize her, belittle her, and make her feel worthless. This had a profound effect on her self-esteem and confidence, and she struggled to believe in herself or her abilities. As Sarah grew older, she found herself in relationships with partners who would criticize and belittle her. She didn't realize it at the time, but she was repeating the same patterns of abuse that she had grown up with. The abuse continued until she reached a breaking point and decided she could no longer tolerate it. Sarah sought help from God by praying and began therapy to work through the trauma she had experienced. She learned about the signs of emotional abuse and all types of abuse and the impact it had on her life. She had also learned that the abuse was not her fault and that she deserved to be treated with respect and kindness. Through prayers and therapy, Sarah was able to build her self-esteem and confidence. She learned how to set boundaries and say no to people who treated her poorly. She also found the courage to leave abusive relationships and seek out healthy and supportive relationships. Although Sarah had suffered abuse for many years, she was able to overcome it with the help of prayers, therapy, and support from those around her. She learned that she was worthy of love and respect and that she didn't have to settle for less. With time, Sarah was able to heal and thrive, and she went on to live a happy and fulfilling life. It's time to be like Sarah. I say no to unhealthy habits. I say no to toxic relationships, relationships that are emotionally abusive, relationships that are physically abusive, manipulation, draining that can cause harm to my mental health and self-esteem. I say no to toxic relationships. I set boundaries for my well-being. I say no to saying yes to too many commitments and obligations that can lead to burnout and stress. I prioritize my time. I say no to commitments that do not align with my goals and values. I say no to negative self-talk that can harm my self-esteem and prevent me from reaching my full potential. I say no to negative self-talk and practicing self-compassion that can help me build my self-esteem and achieve my goals. I say no to unhealthy eating habits. I say no to eating habits that can lead to physical and mental health problems. I say no to unhealthy food choices and adopting a balanced and nutritious diet that is crucial for my overall well-being. I say no to disrespectful behavior because I understand that respect is reciprocal. I say no to negative name calling and belittling or being made fun of. I say no to abusive behavior. I say no to lack of communication because I understand that communication is key to a healthy relationship. I say no to dishonesty of any type because I understand that honesty and trust are essential in any relationship. I say no to being hidden things away from because I understand that trust is important. I remember that I need to set boundaries for a healthy and fulfilling relationship. I say no. I say no. Like Sarah, I say no.